Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 2, Episode 4. So let's get to it, shall we? The show opens with, you guys know that Rock is trying to break ground and sell her drugs over in Newark, New Jersey. And couldn't nobody tell her that she couldn't do it. Well, she got one of her men, with the truck and the drugs trying to do what they do. And honey, them Italians is not having it. All right, go and rob the guy, take the shit. Okay, don't think that you're going to bring your black ass here to Newark and do what you think you about to do. We see Rock, and Rock is with the uncle. What's his name? Cartier. And Cartier is all, I'm so glad that you took the time to come out with me. He's showing her all of the, they're in the art gallery, and he's showing her all the art and everything. Rock, that child don't miss no words. She's like, nigga, I know who you are. I know what you do. Okay, I know how you get your money and all of that. But he was just like, no, that he just here. He want to show her a good time, and Rock is intrigued. All right. Not so much like how she feels about Symphony, though. But she's just kind of trying to figure out exactly what his angle is. She does like the fact that he's different, than, first of all, she's so damn mean and tough. I don't even know many men that would probably approach her. So that in itself is pretty cool, So anyway, she's talking to him, and then she realizes that this nigga is washing his money through the art gallery. She was just like, nigga. So that's how you doing this. You running your money through here? And he was just sort of like, without saying like, yeah, girl, but he kind of confirms it for her. So maybe he's giving Rock something to think about, because honey, Rock need to come up with a better plan, honey. She got so much fucking money that the rats is gnawing at it at the bodega. So she got to do something different here. Maybe this art gallery thing is a good idea. Now, let's jump over to Kanan, because Kanan is still trying to figure some things out. So he actually goes to the jail, and he's going to visit what we find out is Death Khan's brother, okay, his uncle. And he just want to talk to Uncle Vernon is his name. Sounds shiftless, don't he? Uncle Vernon, to just find out how Death Khan was. And, Uncle Vernon was like, damn it, boy, I ain't seen you since you was a baby. Okay? Kanan was just like, well, did my dad ever talk about me? He was like, you was just a baby. It wasn't really nothing to say. Okay? And Kanan was like, oh, okay, well, but he was my dad, right? What? Yes, of course he was your dad. Who told you that he wasn't? Is your mom saying that? No, Uncle Vernon, calm the fuck down. No, my mama did not say that. Oh, okay, well, let me just tell you, Death Khan was the man. By the time he was your age, he had his own place. He had a whole bunch of women. He was running the streets, blopty blue. It's time for you to do what you're supposed to do and follow in his footsteps. Uncle Vernon, hold on now. You ain't seen this boy since he was a baby. You don't know what this boy might be doing now. You telling him that he got to follow in his daddy. That's why your ass in jail. Okay? So he just going on. And Kanan is just listening to him. You can tell the uncle shiftless and everything. When he finished, he was just like, and remember, your Uncle Vernon needs some money on his books. Okay? These damn cigarettes ain't buying themselves. It was so funny because when Kanan went back out to the car, Marvin is actually the one who took him to the jail, because and Marvin ain't got, first of all, Marvin don't have no patience, period. But now Marvin is super fed up, because he's like, nigga, did you find out what you think you needed to know about your damn daddy? Talking to that old shiftless ass nigga Vernon. That nigga did all kind of bad shit. Like Marvin don't have no respect for Uncle Vernon. So Kanan was just like, yeah, I talked to him, even though I don't know if I know anything more, or maybe I know less now. And Marvin was like, all you need to know is that you got a mama, and you got me and your uncle. You got family out here who's here for you, who's taking care of you. You ain't got to worry about Death Khan brother in jail. That nigga can't do nothing for you. Stop worrying about what happened in the past. We are the ones that matter. I thought it was funny, though, before Kanan came out there, how Marvin was fed up, because I guess the person that got robbed out there in New Jersey had called Marvin and was telling them what happened. And Marvin's like, I done already told y'all about that New Jersey shit. Don't even fucking call me. Call Lou. Well, we see Lou. Lou is at the studio, and Lou is also getting calls about what happened in New Jersey. Lou ain't got time to be fucking around with New Jersey right now, because he's at the studio and he's looking, and his mixing board and sound board and all his equipment is gone. Okay? And he's like, what the fuck? So here come Crown Camacho coming in there, and Lou is like, what's going on? Crown, what you mean? Nigga, don't play with me. Where's the fucking shit that's in here that we need to work in this studio? Oh, well, I got all these bills I gotta offset. So I had to get rid of. Lou was like, don't fucking play with me. Had that nigga all hemmed up against the wall. Do not agitate me. Okay? The way Crown was acting, Lou already know that it's on some bullshit. But Lou also knows that they ain't really been making no money. So, and Rock ain't really trying to provide money, and he ain't really working with Rock. So Rock is already irritated with him. So, yeah, this shit is getting to that point. What Lou gonna do? Juke, remember, she's been intrigued and wanting to find out more about her mother. All right, so we actually see her go to the mom's house, rings the buzzer. I was surprised. Okay, and Wicked City woman Rochelle answers and buzzes her in. I was like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. So you can tell when she opens the door, I said, okay, it's way, way, way more to this story. Like I said, I believe that Rock has something to do with this mama being gone, but either Rock has scared the fuck out the mama, or the mom has respect for Rock, or a little bit of both. But when Juke comes in there, she's looking at the pictures, and it's a picture of the mom working with kids at the church. She's like, oh, I work with the youth group. I would love for you to come to church. Juke just gets right to it. Why did you leave me? Okay, and the mom comes up with the story that I guess Rock has told her that she needs to make sure she sticks to, which was that, she had the baby the same age as Juke is right now, wasn't prepared for the baby, left the baby, went to Los Angeles, was going to try to get this singing contract. The shit fell apart out there, didn't do what she, hooked up with the wrong people, got her ass in trouble, all of that. And then it just seemed like it became too late to come back and get Juke. Okay, because her life wasn't nowhere near what she thought it was going to be. But the way that she's looking at Juke, you can tell that this is not a true story, because she looks like she wants to just jump up and be like, I wanted to be there. They wouldn't let me. But if she do that, she might get her tongue cut out by that damn Rock. So got to stick to the story. But she tells her that she wants to be in her life now. Okay. And Juke, because she wants a mom so bad, she holds her hand. And I was just like, oh, I wonder how Rock is going to take this. So now that she's been invited to church, well, she needs her dresses. Okay. She needs her church clothes. So she goes back to the house, her home with Marvin. And she goes in there, and I was like, Juke, you got some dresses in there, girl? Okay. When she goes in her bedroom, she sees that Marvin has cleaned the place up and painted it and decorated it, and even got some equipment, looked like for her singing, over there on the desk, and big bow on it. And he probably just haven't been sitting there all this time just waiting for her to come home and hope she would see it. So she's in her closet trying to get the clothes, and then Marvin gets home. I was like, you know what? All this time I ain't really thought Marvin was all that sexy, but I was looking at Marvin, I was like, boy, I don't know what happened this season, but he still looked the same as last season. But it's something about Marvin. I was just like, okay, I see it. Anyway, he comes in there and he was like, hey, you home? And she was just sort of looking at him. And he was like, you see the room? I got the room together. I just kind of try to decorate it in ways I thought that you would like it, and I got some stuff for you there. And at poor Marvin, he is trying, bless his heart, but it's a little too late. So she just takes her clothes and she leaves, and he just kind of shakes his head. I was like, hey, nigga, you can't just choke out your daughter to the point where she about to die because you were upset with her lifestyle, that this is going to be what it is. I mean, you ain't gonna choke the gay out of her and then think that everything is gonna be okay. So give the girl the space. You may not never be able to fix this. But I think Marvin, he's trying, bless his heart. Now, jumping back over to Rock and them. So Marvin is at the location, at the projects with Rock and Lou, and Kanan is there. Kanan was like, it fucking stinks in here. Okay. Because we see Rock spraying the air conditioner. Well, of course we know that they got the body in the fucking wall. It's just sort of like, so y'all just gonna leave it in there for the rest of the time? I mean, I guess eventually it won't stink anymore, but can you imagine a full grown man body dead, rotten in the wall? How it must smell in that place. And it don't just stay contained to that room. So everybody that lives over around there probably smells it. I mean, you probably smell it throughout that whole project. Anyway, they can't worry about it. Kanan want to talk like, what is that smell? It's okay. We got to talk though. Go in the other room. So They talking about what's going on in Newark. Okay, remember they had already told Rock that she shouldn't be fucking around with Newark. But Rock was like, ain't nobody gonna tell me where I can, when I can. What I'm doing is what I'm doing, and I don't give a damn. You know, Rock, she don't listen. Okay, so while they in there having that conversation, Kanan is looking around trying to see what the damn smell is, and he looks in the closet, and there's some Nike shoe boxes down there, and when he opens it up, there's money in there. Now, why we just got these random boxes sitting in this empty closet, I don't know. But he takes a stack out of there, steals it, puts it in his pocket. But yeah, like I said, Rock is just like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, set the shit up, set a fucking meeting up with these pizza motherfuckers. I love hearing her talk. That Rock don't play. So anyway, when they leave the place, and Rock and Kanan are walking down the street, you know, Lou was like, hold up, Rock, I need to talk to you. So, you know, they try to push Kanan off, and Kanan was like, y'all can talk in front of me. Like, I don't know. I done almost shot and killed a police officer. Y'all still don't want to tell me nothing? Yeah, just give us a moment. Go on somewhere, boy. So when Kanan walks off, Lou tells Rock how he just needs some money. Okay, studio ain't doing what it's supposed to do, and, you know, he just need her to float him a little bit of cash. She was just like, listen, Lou, I need you to get your shit right. Okay, the family business is the business that matters. You wanting some help from me? I need your first name to be on time and your last name to be on point. Okay, when I reach out to you, you need to answer. You need to go and do what I tell you what to damn do. I wasn't sure if Rock was meaning that she was going to help him or not. But Rock about sick of Lou in this studio situation. Anyway, they finished their conversation. She goes back to Kanan. And she was just like, so you was able to see your Uncle Vernon? Okay, did you get all of your answers that you need? And he was like, Mom, why you wanted me to shoot that cop? And she was just like, oh, Lord, here we go. She was like, because he was threatening to send me to prison for killing Buck 20. And he was just like, what? There's no way that he didn't have proof of that. And she was just like, these motherfuckers can do whatever they want to do. You can't believe that them guys in Central Park did all that they say that they did. Well, Kanan was just like, it just don't make no sense. Like, you wanted me to kill this man just because he was crazy? Like, crazy is not a reason to be killing somebody. You know, it needs to be way more serious than that. It still don't make sense to Kanan. And then, of course, Rock is playing it up like it was the hardest decision in the world for me to do what I did to Buck 20. But, you know, she had to do it because if it was either them or Buck 20, it was going to be Buck 20. I said, Rock, boy, you was cold, girl. You ain't thought nothing about getting Buck 20 killed. And now look at what you did to Scrap. But what is refreshing to know is that Kanan still doesn't 100% believe his mother. Kanan is smart enough to know that the mama, the jury is still out. Now, the meeting with the pizza making motherfuckers. Rock and Lou and Marvin go and meet with, what was his name? Child, I can't remember what his name was, but he gets out the car with all his goons and everything, and he was like, so you the bitch that's causing all the damn problems for me out here. Okay, I figured that you must be from out of town because everybody out here know that you don't do shit out here without running it by me first. And the fact that she black, oh, and a woman, oh, absolutely not. So Lou starts up like, you know, it was a little bit of a misunderstanding. She was just like, it wasn't no motherfucking misunderstanding. Okay, I'm gonna sell my shit wherever the fuck I want to sell my shit. Okay, you ain't fixing to stop nothing over here. So she ain't apologizing for shit. Well, big man says, listen, you coming over across that bridge over into Newark, you got to pay the toll. She says she ain't paying shit. Rock was like, yes, it's been considered and it's been rejected. And honey, she turned her ass around and she leaves. I was cracking up. He kind of looked around at his goons and he was just like, you know, I mean, I kind of like her a little bit. It's too bad we probably gonna have to kill him and shit, but I do kind of like her hort, you know. So she's so aggravated with Lou. When they get back, she's like, listen, scary ass nigga, just because you want to do whatever you want to do, don't ever talk for me, okay? Because you shook, obviously. Marvin, are you shook? Marvin is just like, it's whatever. Okay, because Marvin ain't gonna go against Rock. So when she get in her car and leave, Lou was like, Marvin, why are you doing all this? Because you know this shit is fucked up and we shouldn't be doing this. But Marvin, like I said, anytime he can get back at Lou and gain some favor with Rock over Lou. Okay, yeah, Marvin is doing just fine. Now let's jump over to Fame. So Fame got a place. Okay, Crown Camacho helped them get the place, and what's the first thing niggas want to do when they get a place? Have a party. Kanan is there, of course. The neighbor comes, knocks on the door, and was like, "Hey, you guys need to keep it down because so and so is gonna call the police." Okay, so it's a mother and a daughter, even though they look like sisters. Why are they both giving Kanan the googly eye? Okay, Kanan was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you and your sister." And she was like, "That's my mother." And the mom all looking at I was just like, what is happening here? Mama, I'm gonna need you to cool down now. This boy 15, 16 years old, and you all hot in the pants after him and giving them, looking them up and down and letting your daughter go in there. Y'all just met these people. Look at this house full of people. I mean, what is happening, child? Anyway, the girl comes in and enjoys the party. At the same time, we see Juke at the house, okay, at Kanan's house, and Rock is there. Rock was like, "Where's Kanan?" And she was just like, "He at Fame house. Fame living somewhere else." And Rock was like, "So how did he get money to afford that?" And she said, "Oh, Crown got it for her." And she was like, "That Crown in business with everybody, ain't he?" Okay. Anyway, Juke is going to the party too. "Did you want me to get Kanan or anything?" "No, it's fine. She just wanted to know where he was." So then Juke tells Rock that she saw her mother today, honey. That Rock turned around and was just like, "Oh, you did? Did she reach out to you? Because I know I told that bitch don't do it." Don't even think about it. She was like, "No, she didn't reach out to me. I went and found her." Okay. But Rock now all of a sudden is singing a different tune. It's just like, just because they blood don't mean that they family. Before she was just like, you gotta admire, somebody that realized that they can't do something, meaning being a mom. But now it's all about just because she blood don't mean that. And Juke is smart enough, just like Kanan is, to pick up on these small little clues that it's something, something in the milk ain't clean. Because why all of a sudden y'all don't want me to be with my mama? Juke is just looking at her like, well, damn. Okay, Rock was like, "I'm going to fix some food." And Juke was like, "No, thank you." She's going to the party. So Juke makes her way down to the party, and it's still wild. And Kanan is kissing the girl on the couch like they ain't no tomorrow. Like we didn't just meet 15 minutes ago. Fame is there, happy to see Juke, and he's living his best life. And even Crown is there, and Crown actually tells Juke that he has a song for her that he want to put some music to. I have a feeling that song is going to be the song that they was going to have Old Girl that Lou is all head over heels about. I think that's probably the same music that he done gave to Juke to do something with. I hope that shit blow up because I don't know what that other girl doing. And speaking of Crown, back at the studio, we see that Cartier has gotten Lou back up on, on top, or at least back up to speed, got his mixing boards, his soundboards, got him some more equipment for the studio. So he telling him like, thank you, he trying to make the studio shit work, he just needed to just pop. And Cartier tell him like, listen, if you want this popping, if you want your studio to be popping, you got to set the pace. Okay, you want to change some things, the way that you doing things around here. Now we see at the bodega, Lillian is there, and Lillian is stressed because Unique is still in the neighborhood. Unique ain't going no damn where. He didn't came down there. He ain't threatened her. He ain't got no weapons. He hasn't said that he gonna do anything to her. As a matter of fact, he was very nicely apologizing for the way that their friendship started off, that maybe they got off on the wrong foot, but he gonna be coming down to the bodega, so you might as well get used to him. Honey, that Unique, like I said, is not going anywhere. And of course, he got Lillian shook because I guess if you get kidnapped by some damn big time drug dealer who's down on his luck and real desperate, I guess you wouldn't really be wanting to see this man in your bodega either. Okay, so later on when we see Rock go to the bodega, Lillian was like, listen, now you want to be running your money through here and everything. Unique was here, and I don't like that shit because he stressed me out. I thought you said he was gonna leave me alone. All right, but he's still around and he be threatening me. And Rock was like, oh, he's just playing the game. And Lillian was like, well, I don't want to play that damn game. Okay, so do something with this nigga. The bodega ain't gonna keep working. Even though Rock does now have a security person there, it's still like, you're gonna have to come up with something better. You better think about what Cartier said. So Rock actually does listen to Lillian in certain ways, because of course she done went out there, her real estate agent, and showing her this beautiful house. Okay. I was cracking up when she was just like, so how you like it? Because she was with Symphony, you know. I was thinking about putting some carpet down in here because she had hardwood floors. It's beautiful, just beautiful. Now you about to fuck it up with carpet, even though carpet was big back then, you know. And Symphony is just looking at her, and he's sort of like, well, why did you even invite me? And she was just like, because I ain't no damn engineer. I don't know nothing about building and architecture and everything. I figured you could come down here and you could help me. Okay. And he was like, okay, well, first of all, don't rip up these wood floors because carpet might go out of style. I said, honey, they ain't never lied. I can't wait to pull up the rest of the damn carpet. I only have it in 3 rooms and I'm so over it. Just over it. So he gives her that advice. But, you know, Rock is so excited about the house and she's sharing this news with Symphony and she really, really likes Symphony and Symphony really, really likes her. But he was just like, Rock, we need to just call this quits, okay? Because he want to know what happened that night that he took Kanan to the family's house out at the beach. And she was just like, I was protecting my son. And that's all you need to know. But see, Symphony was like, I can't be in this because you don't tell me stuff. You be getting me involved. You know, my life might be on the line. He don't know it. Rock is super, you know, she hides everything. Plus, her profession really ain't for Symphony to begin with. And he was just like, you know, if you really care about me, and I do believe you care about me, you know, you need to let me go because, you know, I know you wanted me. You said I used to be your vacation. He said, but I wanted to be your home. Okay. And I was just like, oh, that Symphony is really hurt about Rock. And what can Rock do? She was like, you grown ass man. I can't make you do anything. Okay, well then let me go. And stop calling me. Leave me the fuck alone. So Symphony walks on out of her life. I guess maybe she'll hook up with that big ass Cartier nigga, even though he don't look like her type. And then back to Unique, honey. Unique is, he done got himself all cleaned up. Honey, he done cleaned up his tailoring business. And he on the phone and whatnot. And then here come partner. Okay, detective's partner. She coming in. And he was like, what can I do you for, detective? She was just like, oh, I see you back in business. He was like, I ain't never went out of business. He said, yeah, I did hit a little rough patch. Some shit did go down and everything. But you know what? I got some material coming in, you know, on Monday, flying in from Paris. Okay, we about to get this shit back on. You need something made? Because I can get it done for you. She was just like, well, word around the streets is that you got set up. If I was you, I would be looking for the payback. He was like, oh, no, I'm good. Peace and tranquility in my life now. He have his talks daily with God, and God has told him, you know, what he can change, what he won't change, you know, what's gonna be changed. You know, he talks about the serenity prayer. And so yeah, no, Unique is real clear on where he stands in things. But he was just like, but what you here for? You know, what you offering? I know you not here just for this. You gotta be bringing something with you. And she was just like, I got my eye on you. And he was like, I got my eye on you too. I was like, ooh, that Unique is sexy. Child, everybody's sexy on the show this season. I don't know what done happened. when he said, I got my eye on you too. I was like, ooh, keep your eye on me, baby. Just as sexy as he want to be. Jumping over to Creepy Daddy. So Creepy Daddy in the bed with this girl. This feels so unnecessary. Like, it don't even look good. The whole sex scenes with Creepy Daddy and this girl just be like, ugh, all of it. Anyway, they don't stay at it long because he can't keep it up. Okay, he push her off. Nigga, don't push me. Fuck wrong with you? Because you can't get your shit hard. She was just like, it's okay. I mean, it happens. He said this shit don't do what he wanted to do. He's stressed out because of his kid. She was just like, you know, I've been hearing so much about this kid. I've been doing this with you for 7 damn years and you ain't never mentioned the kid. Okay, now all of a sudden it's this kid this and this kid that. And he was like, because I just found out about him. Okay, and we just can't seem to get, you know, I just can't seem to get the relationship going. And she was just like, listen, your child need to know that you there for them. Even if you told him that you the father and everything, so what? You been his father all this time. You ain't been around. You need to let him know that you there, that you gonna help him, you gonna take care of him, you gonna be in his corner from here on out. Change up the way that you deal with him. Now, jumping back over to Marvin. So Marvin is talking to old boy that worked for them now that used to work for Unique. And Marvin was like, we 600 short in this stack of money. And he was like, I don't know why, Okay, because I put all of the shit in there and I put it in the, put it in the boxes and I put it in the closet. And Marvin was like, why the fuck is the money in the closet anyway? The money always needs to keep moving. And he was like, that's what unique. Oh. Now, why did you say that? He said, what? Nigga, did you say that's how Unique do it? Is Unique here? Excuse me, is he in this closet? Do I need to be worried about Unique? Nigga, this is not Unique's function. You work for us now. Okay, you do what the hell we say to do. Did you tell Lou about what happened with this money? And he was just like, no, because Lou don't never come here, don't never call. And Marvin was like, shit, you know what? I got a job for you. Okay, put this nigga in danger. So they go and put the drugs, because remember Rock said from now on, we going to deliver the drugs in a little short yellow bus. So they go and put the drugs in the bus, and the old boy is going to deliver it. So the boy takes the shit to Newark and driving in the bus. And once again, the Italians is not having it. So they pull the gun on him, stop him, okay, pull his ass out the damn bus. Yeah, you will not be doing it. So he calls Marvin and he tells Marvin that they was hit again. And he was like, you fucking kidding me? Like they hit again, even in the damn bus. Old boy said not in his city, Marvin. Marvin hang up the phone and he just do it. He's so pissed off. I said, Marvin, remember your breathing exercises. We see Juke and Kanan talking, and Juke is telling Kanan how she saw the mom, and he was like, really? Wow. How was that? And she was like, she's cool. She still don't really know how she feel about the mom. I mean, she left when she was a year old. She don't even know her mom, but her mom invited her to church, so she's going. But she tells Kanan how it's just really, really strange that when she looks in the mom's eyes, it's like almost like she's looking at herself, like it's just something about her eyes. And I was like, that's the Lord trying to tell you the truth, girl. But, Kanan was like, that's deep. So after he has this conversation with her, he's leaving. And he got his backpack on and he walks on out the door. And Rock sees him leaving, So she just, when he leaves out, she's just kind of looks out the window at him. I guess she knows her son, right? Because where does Kanan go but over to Creepy Daddy house? All right. And when Creepy Daddy answers the door, he kind of shocked, like Kanan is there. Then he just kind of do his head like, come on in. And Kanan walks on in. And we see that Rock has followed Kanan there. And she's just shaking her head like, this shit right here is going to be a fucking problem. Okay, it's obvious that Kanan is curious. He wants to have some sort of relationship. He got a for real father, not just some mythical father that's dead that everybody tells him about, but this man who actually might be his flesh and blood. So it's going to be interesting. Something tells me in the long run, Kanan is going to kill Rock, or Juke is going to kill Rock, or both of them going to kill Rock. Rock ain't going to make it, though. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Labor Day, and I will see you guys at Top of the Blogs on Friday. All right. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.